Human desire is the restless flame that consumes or transforms. Left unattended, it devours the spirit, chains the soul to ignorance, and breeds a cage of endless craving. Yet within this same fire lies the raw power to forge transcendence. The alchemical engine turns base impulses into celestial energy, not by denial, but by transmutation. To wield this force is to become the architect of one's own evolution. You must learn to harness desire, not as a master, but as a sovereign alchemist. This is no myth. It is the hidden craft of inner alchemy, the secret science of the soul's refinement. The base matter of the inner forged desire is coarse by nature. It is the prima materia, unguided, volatile, primal. Before any spiritual work, recognize desire's double-edged role. It is the magma beneath the earth's crust, unstable, dangerous, yet necessary for creation. To seek to annihilate desire is to attempt to smother the furnace at the heart of the self. See desire as a raw element, not the enemy. It is neither virtue nor vice. It becomes poison only through ignorance, excess, or repression. The alchemist's task is to collect this base matter, lust, greed, anger, hunger, and bring it into the crucible of conscious transmutation. Forget simplistic spiritual dogma that demands suppression. Suppression buries the fire, allowing it to fester and combust unpredictably. Instead, approach desire with sharp discernment and rigorous discipline. The crucible of transmutation, will and witness. The alchemical engine requires two forces, the undying will and the detached witness. Will is the furnace's heat, the pressure that applies transformation. Witness is the cool laboratory's glass, observing without distortion. The will enacts transformation through deliberate choice and sustained effort. It is the conscious turning of base energy into refined essence. Without will, desire remains raw chaos. Without witness, will devolves into tyranny or self-delusion. Begin by cultivating the witness within. Observe desires as they arise, unflinching and unbiased. Neither judge nor indulge. This surveillance brings clarity, a luminous space within where desire's nature reveals itself. Next, engage the will. Do not simply reject desire, redirect it. Channel the impulse embedded in lower cravings, the hunger for power, pleasure, acceptance, into pursuit of higher aims. This redirection demands absolute clarity of purpose and relentless application. The pathways of pneuma, channels for spiritual fuel. Once desire's raw charge is captured by will and witnessed with clarity, it must flow through energetic pathways, channels of pneuma, life force, the spiritual breath. These are not metaphorical. They are the subtle conduits that alchemists call nadis, meridians, or vessels. To fuel the engine, deliberate breathing practices, movement, and focused attention direct this energy. Breath is the conductor of prana. Moving breath into the body's subtle centers, chakras, dantians, activates transformation. This is the subtle artistry, directing lower energies upward, reversing the natural downward pull of the appetites. The sensation of rising heat, internal pressure, and vibratory expansion signals the alchemical reaction underway. Mastery over these channels strengthens the engine's efficiency. Blockages, resistances, fears, and beliefs act as sediment in pipes, choking the flow. Persistent inner work through meditation, energy practices, somatic awareness removes this sediment. The three fires, combustion of desire. The engine's combustion is driven by three fires. Each catalyzes transmutation from a unique angle. First is the fire of passion, the raw intensity of desire itself. This is the flame that lights the process, but cannot be allowed to burn blind. Second is the fire of discipline, the steady, controlled heat that tempers and shapes passion. Discipline grounds the unpredictable blaze, preventing destruction. Without this fire, passion remains wild or dissipates. Third is the fire of insight, the inner flame of seeing, understanding, and wisdom. Insight refines the material into something transcendent, revealing the purpose hidden within the fuel. Together, these fires forge the spiritual elixir. One without the others leads to imbalance. Passion without discipline consumes. Discipline without passion is brittle. Insight without passion is cold and dead. Only their union generates the true gold. The inner marriage conjunction of opposites. The engine requires the sacred conjunction, the harmonizing of opposites within. Desire, a force of multiplicity and fragmentation, is transmuted only when united with its counterbalance. Surrender, acceptance, and higher aspiration. This inner marriage takes shape through deep integration. The sensual body is not opposed to the spiritual, it is its foundation. The shadow is not rejected, but embraced and illumined. Through this alchemical union, the scattered energies coalesce into a focused, luminous current. The lower self and higher self cease to be enemies. They become collaborators, joined in the crucible of awakening. This process is difficult, often painful. The ego resists fusion, afraid to lose control. Yet without this union, the engine stalls. The fire consumes aimlessly or suffocates. The alchemist presses forward, enduring contraction and expansion until the bronze turns to gold. The philosopher's stone within, the ultimate fuel. The final product of this engine is spirit made visible. The philosopher's stone within. It is the crystallized essence born of transmuted desire, pure and unyielding. This inner stone is not a metaphor for perfection. It is a dynamic living energy, a fuel capable of igniting lasting illumination and sustained spiritual power. It feeds not the ego's fantasies, but the soul's evolution. Possession of this stone alters your relationship with the world irrevocably. Desire no longer controls you. It serves as a source of inexhaustible power. You become the alchemist, the transformer of chaos into cosmos. The alchemical engine waits silent within. Desire's fire is relentless and impartial. Now direct your will with precision. Cultivate the witness without falter. Clear the channels of your inner pneuma with devotion. Stoke the three fires: passion, discipline, insight in unison. Embrace the sacred marriage of opposites. Seek your inner philosopher's stone and claim the spiritual fuel that will sustain you beyond all distractions and illusions. This is an urgent prescription. Do not fall prey to desire's slaveries or denial's void. Become the alchemist who wields the flame. Awaken the engine within. Transmute chaos into creation. Your evolution depends on it. Strike the anvil, light the fire, transform your desire.